Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Buble.
Are you ready to sing a little jingle?
Hello everyone and welcome back to The Organized Author. I'm Lucinda and today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful journals as Christmas gifts. So let's get started. So here's everything you'll need for this project. There's one more thing I left out. This is black poster board, which we're going to use on the back of the journals because the back of these composition notebooks looks like this and I don't want that on the back of them. So that's it. Now I took the composition notebook and a sheet of white cardstock and I just covered the big sheet, well it wasn't a real big sheet, but 8.5 by 11 sheet over this, turned it upside down and traced it so that it would fit right in this spot right here because I'm going to Mod Podge that over that. And I took that, or not that particular one, but the colors that I have and the sheets of paper that we looked at earlier. And so I just used that as a template and I cut out all of these sheets, all of the different sheets with the different colors for the different binders to fit. Now I'm just going to take my Mod Podge and lather it on top of each binder, but one at a time, of course. And I'm also going to do it here on this little black edge, even though there's not going to be any paper on there, because if I don't, it'll look matte. And then if I spill any of the glue over on the side from putting on the paper, it'll be partly shiny and partly matte. So I'm just going to put glue on it too. So we'll do the whole thing. And this is what they look like. Pretty cool. This one has too many bubbles because that paper was really thin, so I'll have to redo it. Just get another sheet of paper. That's how they all look. And some of that one's still drying. And I realized when I was doing, or after I did it and I was putting them on here to glue, that they're not all exactly the same size. So, you know, I only did one template, but each cover, you know, had its own size. They weren't exactly the same. So I will have to trim those or put some ribbon or something on there so it won't look all wanky. Now you can see they're all shiny because I put another coat on the top to seal everything in, so it'll be nice and hard and glossy and the paper won't rip apart. So all those streaks are because they're wet, but when they dry they'll be completely clear. Now for the back, I took that black poster board and I used the Mod Podge and I glued it to the back like I did on the front cover with the different colors of paper and just made it a nice black cover on the back. Now I'm going to take some white cardstock and I'm going to cover up all of this stuff that's on the inside of the composition notebook so that I can put a Merry Christmas note on there. Well, I glued on the cardstock with the Mod Podge. You can see there. And once I believe that it's completely dry, then I'm going to just cut off the excess. And this is how it looks on the inside after I'm finished. And I put in my note and I put a little bit of glitter paint around the edges. Now on the front, I took those little wood pieces that I showed you in the video with the supplies, or the clip with the supplies, and I just painted these little round pieces or oval pieces, a white and then a glitter white on top. And then I took a black marker, just a permanent marker, Sharpie, and wrote each person's name on there. And then I just used Mod Podge to glue them on top of each binder. And I actually did 7. I'll show you. Yes, I did do one for myself. But I'll show you the one that I want you to see how I gave it away in the next couple of clips. And then I'll just put some pens and pencils on there and I'll wrap it up and give it away. Now let's go deliver the journal to my friend Cheryl. Cheryl Craig White is the author of the soon-to-be-released book called The Voices Within Me. I'm so excited. I hope she likes her gift.
Oh my goodness, look at
made that for you.
And look how the stuff fell out.
So dust all the little
Look at
Merry
that.
Christmases off so I can show
And I can
everybody.
write all my stuff. Look at that. Merry Christmas 2014 from Lucinda M. Theory Rouse and Made by Me Publications. And I get to start writing my memoir.
Yeah.
Because people, I think they know that I actually like to write instead of type.
So let's look at the front. Dust all your stuff off.
Dust all my stuff off.
Look and see. So I thought this was, I wanted it to be characteristic of you. And so this has scripture on it and the Lord's Prayer and everything with your name.
You are so thoughtful.
Yeah.
This touched me deeply. And if for anybody that knows me, I have tears in my eyes, of course, because I just love it.
And I thought those pens, I haven't used those pens before yet, those black ones, but they looked like they would write really well.
Oh, they do. Let's see. Oh, isn't that fancy? Well, how about I write my first thing in there. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Lucinda. 12/13. 2014. And it writes beautifully.
Awesome.
I love you.
I love you, girl.